Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's not looking terribly nice this morning. There's clouds on the horizon. I don't think the sunrise is going to be anything particularly spectacular. The swell is virtually non-existent here at Spot X. Now I could go back down to where we were yesterday. It would be considerably bigger, but my back is still playing up. It's still sore. I got a bit of a twinge when I was getting out of the car, so today I'm not going to be surfing. I might take my board down to this next spot where I'm considering going fishing. Now that's likely to be a complete and utter fiasco, so stay tuned for that. Come along for the ride, because I haven't done this for 30 odd years. In fact, I'm not even sure I can remember how to tie a hook on. So I've got no bait. I'm going to rely on trying to find bait there, so that should be good for a laugh. I'm going to do a little bit. I'll stay here a bit longer. I've actually managed to get some insect repellent onto me this morning, so the mosquitoes are keeping them at bay. We might do a bit longer, a bit more time-lapse sunrise shots. Stick around. And here comes the sun. Now, I was mucking around with the camera settings before. I've lost the zoom. I don't know what I'm doing with this new camera. It's a shame that cloud's in the way, but it still looks pretty nice. The wind is gently puffing from behind my back. I can smell the fragrant smells of summer here. You can smell the pollen and the blossoms and I don't know, all the different smells of the bush sort of wafting past. Got the sound of the waves, as you can hear. Pretty special. My heart goes out to all these people in lockdown around the world that are stuck inside, that can't go anywhere. This one's for you. I've tried a few different settings. Wide, super view. This is the super view one. I thought I'd just play around with it just to see what difference it makes. And here comes that sun. Okay, let's go and have a little bit more of an adventure somewhere else. Good morning and welcome to Spot M. Now this is where I'm going to do a little bit of fishing. I've got my fishing rod here. I've managed to find a pippy, which is one of these. You'll have to excuse me, my back's still sore, and I didn't realise that the way you get pippies is you put your feet into the sand and twist down with your feet into the sand to feel them under the sand, and that is actually hurting my back. So they're very scarce here, but I've managed to find one. Yeah, let's go fishing and see what we can catch. I mean, just look at this scene here. It's just absolutely beautiful. For those who are maybe unfamiliar with the way that pippies or cockles are gathered, I'm just going to show you on this video the action that has brought me undone and hurt my back once again. So I'll just see if I can get this going.
far away, Ben. So as you can see there, he's twisting with his legs, trying to dig into the sand. Hopefully.
And that's that twisting action, digging your feet into the sand, that has hurt, that's injured my back even further. And I never even, it didn't even enter my head this morning. When I went, I thought I'll just go fishing, and surely just standing on the beach won't be any drama. Never even gave it a thought that collecting the bait would bring me undone. So I thought I'd just put that in there just to clear it up. Well, I've managed to find another pippy. This is a pippy. This is what they look like inside. They're few and far between here, but I've managed to find a couple. We'll stick another one on the hook. If you listen very closely, if you listen very keenly, you'll hear this very faint chuckling sound, and that is the sound of the fish laughing to themselves at my efforts, because they're obviously looking at me going, look at this guy, he has no idea whatsoever. And to be honest, they'd be pretty well on the money. Now I'm going to move down to where those guys are surfing. There is a little wave here. If my back wasn't so sore, I'd be out there paddling around right now, because the water is just beautiful. Anyway, we'll move down a bit further and see if my luck will change. Well, so far my original bait remains on the hook. I haven't had a single bite, which is rather disappointing. That wind is starting to come up. I think I'm going to retreat back into the corner, even though there was nothing there earlier. Well, I'm back up in the corner here, and as you can see, it's really sheltered from the wind in this little spot. It's just glorious. The sun's coming down, the water's just crystal clear and probably 23 degrees. I'm very tempted just to go for a swim. I think I brought extra pair of shorts. It doesn't look like fish is going to be on the menu for tea tonight, but never mind. I've had a great time just being down here. Well, I did get a bite. My hook's come in empty. So there's something lurking out there that's taken my bait. My back's too sore to go looking for any more pippies, so we're going to leave it, probably leave it today. Come back another day. Well, I might buy some bait next time so I don't have to use the hip action to get under the sand to find pippies. Depending on the time, I want to drop into a shop and purchase a couple of items for the next little adventure. So that may eventuate later on in this video. And that concludes today's video. Getting those pippies was a big mistake. I've hurt my back even further, so there's no fool like an old fool. I should have stayed home, but I know I knew better. But never mind. Tomorrow's another day. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.